Today is Saturday, April 11th, and in the tradition of Holy Week, this is the day that exists between Good Friday, where we remember that Christ died, and Easter, when we celebrate his resurrection. It's a day of being in the in-between places, of being very uncertain about the future, of trusting Jesus in the midst of the unknowns. And in that way, this day seems so much more relevant to me than it usually does in Holy Week because of the uncertainties that we live with in this COVID situation, of the unknowns of the future, and yet the trust that we place in Jesus Christ and his message to us in this passage of do not be afraid. So today we read about the women who go to see the tomb in Matthew 28, verses 1 to 10. And we remember that the women did not know that Jesus was going to rise from the dead. They were going to the tomb to minister to his dead body. So let us hear the word of the Lord together. After the Sabbath, at dawn on the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to look at the tomb. There was a violent earthquake, for an angel of the Lord came down from heaven and, going to the tomb, rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothes were white as snow. The guards were so afraid of him that they shook and became like dead men. The angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here. He has risen, just as he said. Come and see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he has risen from the dead and is going ahead of you into Galilee. There you will see him. Now I have told you." So the women hurried away from the tomb, afraid and yet filled with joy, and ran to tell his disciples. Suddenly Jesus met them. "Greetings," he said. They came to him, clasped his feet, and worshipped him. And then Jesus said to them, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers to go to Galilee. There they will see me." The word of the Lord. As I reflect on this passage, I think of the way in which meeting Jesus brings such joy, and that he speaks to us, "Do not be afraid." And so we come to Jesus. We recognize that joy is available through him, and we hear the message again today, "Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid." Be blessed, my friends. See you on Easter. Bye-bye.